my elite circle and you follow my trades, I'm actually closing a lot of my put positions. So this is an example of iron condor. So I had iron condor on FDX, which I'm closing today, right? This is the earnings strategy. I had Leonard iron condor, which I'm closing, and I'm trimming my short positions. So I'm closing 25-30 put spread on FCX because it's overdone, right? It's if you look at FCX, I was aggressively bearish, right? I was aggressively bearish when the market was, when FCX was at 34 and 32. Now that FCX retesting 52-week lows, and I don't know how far it's going to go, this is the time to start closing the short position, right? So I'm closing SH, closing FCX. I'm going to close XO, trying to close XOP put spread. So these are the positions that I'm closing, right? So I still have some bullish positions, but I have more bearish position. So overall, on a day like today, my portfolio is going up. The market is down 2%. I'm up maybe 70 basis points, and it's going to continue decreasing as we move on. So the question is, again, so usually what happens, so I'm going to go back to my question. So what usually happens when you down, if market reaches 360 and you're down 20%, you really don't, you have this fight or flight response, right? Right now, last Saturday maybe, a third less subscribers. So that means that at least 30% of the subscribers are down, more than 20%, right? And when you have 20%, you don't really, down more than 20%, you don't really listen, right? You don't know, because you don't know where the market is going to go. You don't really listen or decide, you usually capitulate, right? So you want, the goal of a disciplined trader is to have I didn't still do it. Right, to have 4 positions, no more than 2.5%, and avoid fight or flight response, right? So you don't want to be emotional here. So I do understand that stop losses, this high volatility can trigger your stop losses, completely understand. But the problem is that if you don't have stop losses, well, then how do you know how far the market will fall, right? Right now, if you look at the weekly chart, there are really no signs of stabilization, right? We need to have at least one green candlestick before we can say, okay, we'll probably start the bottoming process. Right now, week 1, week 2, next week, if we're below 360 and down, then market, you don't know where the bottom is. So if you don't have a stop loss somewhere, and you're down more than 20%, then it's just basically emotional trading, right? What's your break point, right? Will 20% portfolio down will be your break point, or will 30%? At some point you will capitulate, right? You will capitulate if you don't have stop losses.